So a really common reason that I see people manifesting illness is because their masculine and feminine energies are imbalanced. And a majority of the time, it's actually that their feminine energy is shut down. That's for most people, whether you're a man or a woman. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, but I see it very commonly with women that they're overly in their masculine energy, really disconnected from their feminine energy, and they're out of alignment and their body's trying to get their attention, and then that's when an illness would manifest to show you you're out of alignment. So in this video, I'm going to share some omega exercises so you can get more into your feminine energy and start healing your body, healing your relationships, healing your money, and all these sorts of things. So firstly, it's probably important to understand what is feminine energy. So feminine energy is sensing, feeling, receiving, and expressing. So essentially anything that will get you to do those things more, be a better receiver, be more dropped in, sensing, feeling, expressing how you feel. Anything like that would be considered an omega feminine exercise. But here's some structured exercises in case you have no idea how to connect with your feminine energy. So the first one, I call it purple light. So that's essentially just an alarm that's going to go off on your phone once a day, and it's a reminder to do something sensual. So when mine goes off, I might just like flip my hair, touch my skin, move my hips. And if it goes off in front of another person, and maybe I want to do a more subtle version of it, it might just look like a really subtle like hair flip and touch of the skin that people won't even notice. So that's a great way to get into your feminine energy with just 30 seconds a day. Set an alarm on your phone. You can call it whatever you want. I call it purple light. It's a reminder to do something sensual. And if you're really shut down from your feminine energy, this might feel kind of uncomfortable at first. But if you're not that shut down from your feminine energy, maybe this won't really feel like that big of a stretch. But either way, it's such a great exercise to do, and it's so quick and easy. The second one is food foreplay. So food foreplay means like you're really gonna savor your food before you eat it, because feminine energy is receiving. So you're really gonna receive the nutrients and the nurturance of this food. And feminine energy is also sensing. So you're gonna be sensing in your body while you're eating your food, at least the first bite, so that you're more present and aware and dropped in while you're eating your food, rather than just doing it because you just have to eat 3 times a day. So the way that I do food foreplay is right before I eat. Well, I usually check in with my body first to even see if I'm even hungry. And then I'll send loving intention to my food. I'll say, thank you for giving me the energy and the nutrients that I need today. And then I'll send a loving intention to my food. I'll just say, I love you, I love you, I love you. So that's really important to do because you actually can change the energy of your food with an intention. But it also is setting you up to be a good receiver of the food that you're about to eat. But the real feminine part of food foreplay is with the first bite of your meal, at least, you're going to savor it. You're going to be very present when you have that first bite. You're gonna be dropped in, sensing, feeling. Eventually you might find you actually start making noises that might sound kind of orgasmic when you're eating something that's really good, because you're really dropped in and sensing and feeling. You're like, oh my God, that tastes so good. And this is also gonna get you to stop eating foods that you're really not enjoying anyways, because you're gonna be more dropped in. You're like, I'm too sensitive and aware to eat something that I don't love and put calories in my body that I'm not enjoying. So you might start even choosing different foods the more that you do this. So that's a great exercise that you can start doing every time you eat, 3 times a day. I even do it in front of other people, just in my head, and people don't even notice that I'm doing it. And now that I've been doing it for a really long time, I actually do make noises when I eat because I'm a better receiver and more in my feminine energy. So give it a try. You're already eating, I'm assuming, at least a few times a day, so it's just gonna be like a quick minute before you eat. Really easy to fit into your daily routine. Another thing would be skin on skin. So that just means like when you put your skin on your skin and you touch yourself lightly, you're gonna sense what it feels like to be touched and what it feels like to touch. They're 2 different feelings. If you just gently rub your fingers along your skin, what does it feel like to be touched? And also, what does it feel like on the tip of your fingers to do the touching? So you're sensing and you're feeling. Both of these are feminine energies. So I like to do this right when I get out of the shower because I'm already naked. I already can access my skin. I don't have my clothes on yet. And again, I only do it for like a few minutes as soon as I get out of the shower. It's really quick, really easy way to get more into your feminine energy. And then the fourth one is to just make everything a more sensual, sacred experience. So when I'm changing and I'm taking off my clothes, I do it slowly and sensually. I feel the fabric of the clothes that I'm about to put on. I'm like, ooh, that feels so good. It feels so smooth against my skin. Sometimes I'll even just like run my hands along like the marble countertop because I'm like, ooh, it feels so cold to the touch and smooth. Just like try to make everything a more essential, sacred experience, especially when you're showering. Don't just like rush your body and get out of the shower. Make it slow and sensual and be dropped in and feeling and sensing while you're washing your body. Because I'm assuming you shower, take a bath or something every day. So just make it more present, make it more dropped in, make it more sensual. And then the fifth thing is dance, like sensual dance or movement. So this is a great way to express what you're feeling. So let's say you're really upset and you're feeling a particular emotion. If you could put a song on that makes you feel that emotion more intensely, and then just feel how your body wants to move. It's not meant to be choreographed. It's just like, how does my body want to move to release this energy? There are certain ways that your body likes to move in order to release energy, but I wouldn't even try to get into that. I would just be like, how do you want to move, body? And sometimes it's just like as simple as just like swaying side to side and being present while you have this song playing. Sometimes maybe if it's anger, there's like more movement. But there's no right or wrong. It's just a great way to express what you're feeling and sense and feel more and be more dropped into your body. So those are some really great feminine exercises that you can start doing right now. They're really easy to start fitting into your day. The most important thing though is to do them to nurture yourself, not do them from masculine energy of like, oh, check the box, I did my feminine exercise today, because then you're just in your masculine energy and you're not really accessing your feminine energy. So maybe just pick one that's easy, light, and fluid and feels juicy for you. And if you want to learn more about masculine and feminine energies, balancing your masculine and feminine energies to heal your body, heal your relationships, heal your money, all of these things are tied together. And I created a course that's called How to Save Yourself from Heartbreak. And this is not just for people who are single, it's for people that are also in a relationship. The purpose of it is to get connected to your wisdom so you know what you actually need. No matter what type of relationship you're in, we're all in relationship with somebody in our life. And knowing what you really need by being connected to your wisdom and knowing how to ask for it and knowing how to honor yourself, all these things are very important. And also knowing what is your core energy, how to balance it, how to stay aligned with that so that your relationships thrive. And that's of course going to affect your health, and that's of course going to affect your money, because feminine energy is receiving. So how much you receive effortlessly depends on how good of a receiver you are and how much you're in your feminine energy. So if you want to learn more about this, you can learn more from my course. I'll put a link below if you're interested in that. I just really think that most of the planet is shut down in their feminine energy. So this is so important to heal your health, your relationships, your money, and every area of your life. Truly, they will all be affected by this. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll put a link to the course below. Sending you so much love. Bye.